two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 24th ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but a big play. Go 46. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Dogs will line up to punt it away.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
Well, they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the LSU Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Handoff to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
It's a toss to the left side. Gets the first and still running. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a quarterback keeper. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
They're going to run it. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Going with the old counter run here. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver grabs it. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hall. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships, and what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They couldn't stop him there.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. First down here for this offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw, the catch is made. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. No huddle now for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Oh, the reverse. And he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like LSU has the first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback keeps it here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback still with the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Breaks free. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The completion sets up a second down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Pass interference.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the the play fake, looking to throw on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's got room to run. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Second down after that previous play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner is brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. And they get a drive going this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll try to run for the first down. Gets past the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Gain of 28. And that's a first down for the offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Trying the old counter play here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way. The football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll run it from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
A sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
It's a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
He hands it off from the gun. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Give it to the back again. Breaks into open space. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and that's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert to this and get their call and get ready to play.
No huddle here for the offense. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game.
Just standing there, gets hit again. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it, no problem.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Working clock with the ground game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That gain makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He could go. Inside the 20, past the 10, touchdown, Tigers. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. What a grab in the end zone and a clutch moment.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.